Hello, everyone. I'm still getting used to these lives, so it's funny, the delay always catches me out because my computer tends to take a little bit of while to catch up. And also, sometimes it lets me see the comments and sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see what happens today. But it's the 29th of June, and I just wanted to check in with everyone, tell you a bit about what I've been up to and what you can expect from me over the next couple of weeks, and also just to see how you're all feeling. I know I have never tell anyone I'm going live, so we'll see who manages to join. But it's been a tough old week, hasn't it, for quite a few people. But before I get into all that, let me talk to you about the good stuff, about what's actually coming. Hi, I can see a few people joining me. Let me put my glass on because it's really small. Hello, Karen. Hello, Sylvan Springs. Hello, Tina. Hello, Aya. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch up on the comments in a minute. But I have got tonight, I'm really looking forward to this. For the first time, we have managed to get Mel K and Janine from Tarot by Janine together, Rachel and I. This is going to be really, really cool. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see because the comments are really small on my computer. So tonight we've got a round table with Tarot by Janine, Mel K. I love them both, and my dear friend Rachel. I'm really looking forward to getting these two together because Janine and Mel have wanted to catch up for ages. So we're going to be talking a bit. I'm going to hopefully be pulling a bit of information out of them about themselves. Janine will obviously have her cards, and it would be great for Mel to have the opportunity to ask some questions. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm going to come back and say hello in a minute. Nice to see you from all over the place. Blackpool, Ontario, Florida. Hope you're all right there in beautiful Florida with everything that's been happening for you. So Tarot by Janine tonight. I don't know, it might be able to go on YouTube. We'll see what we talk about. The chances are whenever we have Mel K on, we can't go on YouTube. So that will be on my BitChute channel. The BitChute and my website channels are below. Please, 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 folks, do subscribe to the YouTube. Hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, and also to my BitChute and my website. We all know, just saying, sorry, Karen, about Brittany. Let's talk about poor Brittany in a minute. Bless her little, oh God, what she's been through. But it's really important because a lot of the stuff has to go on BitChute. It takes us ages to upload these videos because the sites are really slow. BitChute's really slow, but it's not censoring us at the moment. So it really, really helps if you subscribe to that. I've got some really exciting people coming. I've also got Jonathan Marshall, my lovely horsey friend, who's joining my Mel K chat this Friday. I've got my normal Tarot by Janine with Rachel on Wednesday night. I'm really excited about this. For those of you that know me, I'm absolutely passionate about animals and helping people because everything we're learning for ourselves, we can transfer over to make our animals' lives better. And I've got a really, really good series coming with my lovely vet friend, Dr. Tima Tastenar. And we're going to be doing lots of brilliant videos on animal health, which will tie over into human health. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but it does really, really help people sort of understand how those of us that have got animals, that love animals, can make the world a better place for them, really. And we've got some really good educational courses coming on those. Tina, my dog keeps getting sick. Do I Zoom calls? Yes, I do. If you go to my Catherine Edwards Academy, in fact, it's why I'm so slow updating some of the things on my website, because I've been absolutely rushed off my feet with Zoom calls. I do Zoom calls with people with any species of animal all over the world, and they are really, really useful. So please go to www.Catherine Edwards Academy. You can see the sign in the background, and you can click on the dog consults, and at the top it says watch this video to learn more, and it tells you how to book. I've also been doing some amazing work with Game Rangers International in Zambia. Again, some of you that know me for a while know that I've been working with the elephant orphanage in Zambia since 2014, when I went out and did some work with them and the elephants. I cannot explain how amazing the work they do. Look them up, Game Rangers International. The latest video they've got on YouTube will show you how they had to translocate some of the orphans into the wild. The work these people do, the keepers, the vets, the people that do the work is just amazing. And I'm going to have some exciting videos coming up with them, just so that you can see what goes on in other areas of the world and how some people at a grassroots level are doing these humanitarian projects and really devoting their whole lives to them. I do weekly work stuff with them, and I absolutely love it. And my role is helping teach the vet and the keepers how to use the natural remedies via self-selection to help heal the elephant's emotional and physical trauma. I'm seeing a few comments about chloride dioxide. It's absolutely amazing. Hello from Camp Hill. Hello from Devon. Oh, I love Devon. I've just been down in Devon this weekend, actually. So lots of good things coming. I've got another exciting series coming in a couple of weeks with a really amazing friend and therapist, which is going to be really helpful to people in terms of how there's a lot of division going on in families at the moment. I don't know anyone who's on our wavelength. Obviously, everyone watching this today is going to be on the same wavelength to me. You know, some of us are having real problems with our friends, with our families, because there's such a divide. And the way I like to look at it is when there's anger, frustration, all these differences coming out. So if you squeeze an orange, as Wayne Dyer said, you can only get orange juice out. So all these issues have been inside our families, ourselves, probably for years, but there's been no trigger to let them out. And this trigger is just absolutely huge for all of us. And I know it's a real challenge for all of us to navigate through how we deal with that when we're on one side of the fence, family members or loved ones or friends might be on the other. And how do we want to bridge that divide? And if so, how do we do it? I had a very interesting weekend. I went away with two very good friends, very, very long-standing friends this weekend, had been booked for ages. And how can I put this? We're on very different pages. And it was very, very difficult. And one of the things it really sort of hit home with me was that sometimes view everything with love, but don't be afraid to let go, because we are all on our own unique journeys, and lots of people are hurting from things, haven't gone through looking at themselves and taking responsibility for their own thoughts and feelings. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that some people haven't even got the awareness that that's available to us, and we can let go of all our past and our hurt and our anger and what we've even covered from previous lives, let alone this lives. So sometimes when you've got people that you've loved in your life, sometimes, you know, if they're a friend rather than a family member, sometimes the kindest thing for all sides is just to take a break. I did realise, it really hit home to me, and I was having this conversation with a friend. Hi, everyone. Hi, Norfolk. Hi, it's just me. Hi, Jill. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Gail. I'm going to come through with you all. Yes, Massimo, the March for Freedom was brilliant. But going back to what I was feeling, and this is my personal feelings, and I'm not sort of projecting those on anyone else, it was very interesting to see how unopen my friends were to anything that I might say, anything that challenged their norm. They just didn't want to go there at all. And yet I was expected to listen to all their point of view. And actually, it really made me reflect on the fact that all the new friends I've met through the work I've been doing here and through sort of really opening my eyes and challenging some of my previously held beliefs has shown I'm really proud of the fact that I am really open to hearing anyone else's point of view. And, you know, we can't move through life and get the best out of it without that. So one thing I would encourage you all, regardless of what difficulties you're going through, is don't sacrifice yourself. We can let people go with love, or if it's family members, we can still have that love and compassion that they're on a different journey from us at this stage. Because obviously what we don't want to do is let the bloody dark side to divide families even more than they already are. And I think it's a really conscious awareness for those of us that are, I hate the word awake, but I'm not quite sure what else to call it, to sort of say, look, you know, if we are awake, we've got more tools in our toolkits, perhaps, to show compassion, but that doesn't mean we have to sacrifice our own beliefs and listening to our own intuition, our own evolution. And yes, who has said it here? Massimo Barbato, they are on a different frequency and they see us on a different frequency. So they don't get that either. So I think the more we talk about this as a community, and that's why I'm going to be doing something with my amazing holistic therapist and friend who's got so many skills in this area, of being able to discuss it's okay that we're feeling like this. It's okay that we're feeling these divides and we don't always get it right, and we might get triggered and we might get angry, or we might react in other ways, or they might to us, and just look at it all as a learning lesson. Look at it all, okay, I'm learning new skills. How can we do it? Yes, Tina, they do think we're crazy. People have thought I'm crazy for ages because I've been talking to the animals, the trees, the plants for ages. And now it's coming back into fashion. It's great. I've got all these new people that don't think it's crazy anymore. So I would say be kind to yourself, be kind to them. But sometimes being kind to yourself is knowing when to let go with love, and just to distance yourself from people where it's not nurturing to you or to them to spend too much time together. I hope that makes sense. It's something I've had to sort of learn. And also breathing. Breathing is a big one. My T-shirt here, I've got exhale the past. My daughter gave me this. Inhale the future. I personally love clothing with inspirational messages on. It really, really works with me. And so my friend Andrea and I are thinking of just doing a little clothing range that people can have with some lovely inspirational messages on. So if that's anything that resonates with any of you, if you'd actually be interested for that, please do let us know. Hi, Quebec. Hi, hi. Yeah, I love my shirt. My daughter gave it for me. And for me, sometimes when I wear these inspirational things, it really helps remind me if I'm going through a tough day in the day, because if you're like me, my emotions can be on a roller coaster throughout the day. Yeah, she got it from Om and R in London. So yeah, if anyone likes the idea, we will make sure, yes, LMM144, that's what we're looking at, is how can we make sure people in the States, in Canada and things can purchase. But yeah, I'm going to start doing that with my friend Andrea, because anything that uplifts us, anything that means it's positive. And I've got another T-shirt I sometimes wear. It's really old now and tatty, but it's got a lovely smiley face on, just a cartoon drawn one, and smile. And a couple of times when I've gone into cafes, they've actually given me a free tea or coffee because they've said, you've really brightened up my day you've really made me smile by looking in your T-shirt. So I think sometimes these messages not only uplift ourselves because you're putting that vibration of those words into you, but they also uplift other people. Health is a big thing. Yes. Harry Honkonen, time to invest in your health, your body, mind and spirit. Absolutely spot on. I've seen a few comments going through about CDS, MMS, chlorine dioxide, herbs, super nutrients. Rachel and I, we are still going to be doing either separate or videos about the cleanse that we do. It's fantastic. The reason I haven't done it yet is I can't get hold of the customer services and getting my link ready properly so that I've got the discount codes for people. I'm a veterinarian and I'm not familiar with the chlorine dioxide. Yes, Patricia. Oh my God, how absolutely wonderful to have Patricia on here, who's a veterinarian. Patricia, big hugs to you. Fantastic. On my website, Patricia, under the health products, there's a little introductory course on chlorine dioxide. And on my videos, if you scroll through onto the different pages, because it was a few weeks ago now, there's one with Andreas Kalka who really goes through it in detail. And I'm going to be doing another video with him in a couple of weeks' time because he's an amazing guy. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing a lot more in about 3 weeks' time. I've got a whole series of health information, whether it's spiritual health, physical health for ourselves and our animals. I use things like the Q-link necklaces for EMF protection. I'm going to be doing a series on water. The reason it's got to wait a few weeks is I'm busy finishing my dog nutrition course off that so many people have been asking for. So I've got to get that edited and up and out for people because I've got a lot of people waiting for that. So there's lots of positive things coming. We're not just going to be talking about drama. I'm going to be sharing a lot of positive things with you, of things that myself and the experts and friends that I've worked with have really found personal useful to ourselves for our human, physical, spiritual health, and for our animals as well. So one of the other things, I've had a lot of people this week contact me saying they've had quite a tough time for various different reasons. And I really empathise with that, because I did find it, quite upsetting realising how far my friends and I have really grown apart. And that might be temporary or it might be permanent. None of us know that at the moment. And I'm having to let go of that need to know. And that's quite a tricky thing for me, letting go of the need to know. And letting things just flow. And yes, Rachel, absolutely cat nutrition. Cat nutrition, we're halfway through writing the course. I have 5 cats. They're all rescue cats, all very fussy. And we've got horse stuff coming too. But letting go of the need to know is really powerful for me. We've all got our own individual circumstances. So at the moment, I've got one member of my family that's needing to fly out to the States. And there's all the dramas over the airline pilots and everything. I've got other members of the family who are young, who have been really pressurized on the cure side of things. Other people who've got financial questions that they don't know what to do. Everyone's got different challenges. So on this community, guys, you guys are amazing. And that's why I don't switch my comments off under the videos, because even though sometimes there are always trolls, and I don't really love the trolls because they can put a negative vibe out there, but I'm not prepared to switch off the comments so that you guys can't interrupt, because for every nasty comment there's 100 people that are looking to support each other and help meet each other in this community. So if you do see nasty comments under the videos, please just let them wash over you. We don't need to engage in that, because I think personally it's really important to make sure that all of you have got a chance to comment and let your thoughts be heard. And I do go through and read as many as I can, because I feel very connected with you. That's why I want to do these lives, because we are much stronger, Lynn, than the trolls. And what I want to do is make sure that we support each other and help provide tools and techniques to really create the future that we want. So got lots of really good things coming. I've got some really good courses and I will make them really affordable to everyone. Videos, please subscribe to the BitChute, the YouTube and my website, because they take ages. So when I do the video tonight with Janine and Mel, it might take, if it can go on this platform, it might take up to 3 hours to load. And then they'll put loads of adverts in that I've got no control over at all. And I can go back in the next day and delete them all, but I can't do it at the time. And if it hasn't uploaded till midnight and I'm asleep, then some of you who are in America or Australia will have been bombarded with adverts. And I really understand why that's so frustrating to people. So I would say support each other, reach out and ask those people to help. Each one of us can just really concentrate on each day just doing a little bit better, developing ourselves a bit better, getting better at sharing the messages. I'm trying to learn a lot about technology And actually, one shout out for help. I've got to use StreamYard so I can do more lives and invite guests onto the lives and things. If anyone out there fancies giving me a hand on the technology side of things, on the microphone, on the videos, and on using things like platforms like StreamYard, I work much better with one-to-one tuition. I haven't really got the time to sit there and work a lot of it out myself because I'm doing a lot of work with the animals, work with Zambia. I've got my own animal sanctuary and some of my animals have got some challenges at the moment. So what I would do is, if any of you are happy to give me a hand with something like StreamYard, please do contact me. There's always my contact details in the comments below the videos. Rumble, yes, I'm looking into Rumble again. Rumble, it's just a matter of time because at the moment having to upload things onto 3 things already, my website, YouTube, if they can go on there, and BitChute, it takes so long. And because I do work a lot and I'm up very early and going to bed very late looking after all my own animals, I'm just juggling a few balls in the air. But thank you. Yes, Rumble is really good. I'm going to be looking into that more. Yes, soil quality, Harry, is really, really important. Zoom, exactly. Yes, Zoom you can, but I need to have the platform so I can go live to Zoom to the different platforms. Yeah, astragalus is very good. It is a very, very good herb. I use that quite a lot, actually. I've heard other people who can't get on Rumble, Gail. My finger hit the dislike by mistake. That's all right. That's all right, Lee. Thank you for saying that. Vets, Lulu, vets prayer money to get scandals. Some do, but some don't. I've got a couple of amazing vet friends that are just phenomenal. And the person that I'm going to be doing the animal series with is one of my Polish, German, Turkish, he's from all sorts of places, vet friend. And we do so much work together. The vet in Zambia, works for out in Zambia, is just off the scale phenomenal. So like everything, there's good and there's bad. Yeah, Michael Jacobs saying Rumble has taken down some of his material, Rachel. I've heard that as well. And Kim, I'm really sorry that you're feeling so, yeah, about the children and things. It is really difficult for all of us. And that's why I really wanted to just have more of these conversations with you, because it's so hard for all of us. I don't know a single awake person that hasn't got these challenges, Kim, that hasn't got members of their own family, work colleagues, long-term friends, and it's heart-wrenching for all of us. What I'm trying to look at with some of them means is making sure that we develop these tools about how we can work through all this, because what we don't want is our families being divided. Thank you, Crafty Kim. It's really nice. Thank you. I'm so amazed. I've just come on here. I can't tell you how wonderful it is to have this interaction. I really appreciate it. And if you're happy to do so, I will definitely be doing more of these. Yes, Lanny Wallace, dandelions, dandelions, dandelions. I could talk to you for 4 hours about dandelions. I work with animals self-medicating. It's called zoopharmacognosia. Again, there's some little introductory courses to that if people that want to know more on my catherineedwardsacademy.com website. Dandelions for you and your animals, so long as they're not sprayed with pesticides or herbicides. And actually, I saw a recent study that in vitro, which means in the lab, they've shown that they will stop the spike protein. So I would be encouraging you to drink dandelion tea, dandelion tincture. Dandelions are very safe for your pets as well. My horses, my guinea pigs, my dogs eat me out of house and home. So let's all spread these lovely words about all these natural resources that are coming out. If any of you have time, I know there's an overload of information, but if any of you have time, please do go to my BitChute, to my website, and watch my interview with Robert O. Young that I did a couple of weeks ago. I know Alpa's done a brilliant one with him recently, though I'm sure most of you would have seen. But with Robert, I try to pull out of him a lot of the really helpful information that we can all start doing now for ourselves. So it really is worth going to watch that interview on BitChute or on my website with Robert O. Young, and also the one with Dr. Andreas Kalka about the CDF. So How do I make dandelion tea? Well, you can literally pick dandelion leaves and flowers and the root, but only pick like 1 out of 10 roots, because obviously we don't want to, if when you pick the root, you destroy the whole plant. Wash it, put it in a cup of water just below boiling, leave it seeping for about 5 minutes and drink it. You can also buy dried dandelion leaf and make that, and you can buy and make dandelion tinctures. So absolutely fantastic. Yes, pine needle trees. And it's just me getting out in nature. This is what I tell all my clients, whether it's for their pets or their own health, getting out in nature and breathing in the microbiome of being in a forest or by the sea. So most of us can get into some sort of nature. And it's really important, those of you that have got dogs, take your dogs into real nature, not just the local park that might have been sprayed. Even if you just do it once a week or once a month, spend some time with your dogs out there, because they really, really need it. So please realize how much is free for us out there. I always try and walk barefoot for as much of the day as I can. Might mean my feet don't look that pretty, but it's so, so worth it. And in terms of people that are asking particular questions on here for things like Addison's diseases for dogs, we do have to go into that in detail, because Elizabeth, there's a lot into that. It's not a one-off situation. So Mary O'Neill from Sussex, very close to me. So thank you so much for watching. Help each other out. Just even the interaction on here, where you can all see how many like-minded people there are of us out there. We're all sharing wonderful natural remedies, and this is something I'm really going to focus on in the current months, because it's something I've been working through for years, whether it's light therapy, water quality, essential oils, herbs, how for you and your animals to self-medicate. I also use my dowsing crystal all the time, and muscle testing if you're not quite sure about whether you want it. So there's so many different things that we can do. Yes, Rona, lots about cures for kitties that have to eat food with a new low pH. Raw food for your kitten, absolutely important. Got a course coming about it within a month, I promise you. So I'll stop whittling on. Thank you for your support. Tonight, I will get up on one of the platforms, depending which one it goes, the Mel K, Janine and Rachel and myself round table. Really exciting ones coming, so check out the different channels. And let's all concentrate on each day making this. We'll get better at our message. We'll get better at sending love to those that don't agree with us. We'll get better at creating the future that we all want. And onwards and upwards for everyone. My Telegram channel, my friend Andrea is really helping me with that, which helps me keep on top of everything. We're getting some really good stuff on there. So we try and just really share the relevant stuff. So please do sign up to my Telegraph channel as well. So yeah, I've got lots of advice, Gail, on cat nutrition, but we'd have to cover that sometime. So thank you all. I'm giving you a big hug. My friend, can you see in the background by my salt lamp and my aloe vera? One of my friends gave me the most beautiful bunch of wildflowers today. Being kind to people and showing that you care, even if it's just a quick message, pick a wildflower, though I don't normally pick flowers because I like seeing them in situ, but even a pine cone for people to say anything, any little touch is really important. So I would say let's all just send some love to someone that we really appreciate today. And I'm sending you all lots of love, because I really, really do appreciate you all. And actually, yes, my friend David Cowan, who I've spoken to quite a lot, he was telling me today about the awful situation that Australia's in. So I'm sending all my love to everyone in Australia. So take care. I'll be back again later in the week. Do let me know if you like these. And thank you all so much for your support. Have a great day.